you can work while study. Kasi, okay. So yan, so you can work while study kasi yung pasok lang natin in Canada is actually 3 days and yung 4 days natin is pwede na tayong mag-work part-time, 20 hours per week. And also si student visa, pwede natin dalhin yung ating dependent na ang ating spouse or common law partner and pwede sila doon mag-work full-time under open work permit. And also pwede rin natin dalhin yung ating mga anak doon. And ang kagandahan pa kapag doon natin pinapasok yung anak natin doon is free na yung pagpasok nila until high school. Yan. So company affiliation. So yan, we have JBB Travel and Tours, Fil-Global English Academic Center, Philippine Residences, FG Essentials, and also the JBB Wine and Cheese Cafe. So recognitions, so yan, na-recognize kami in the Arbutus College, in Accenda, yan in Educo. So yan, so marami nang na-receive na certificate si Fil-Global. So Fil-Global partners, so as you can see, madaming logo ng schools na nakikita nyo ngayon sa screen. So actually kulang pa siya, hindi lang siya kasya yung lahat ng partner schools namin. So kapag hindi nyo nakikita dito yung school na prepare nyo pasukan, pwede naman tanungin kami kung partner namin yung school na yon. And if ever naman na hindi namin partner yung school na yon, pwede kaming makipag-partnership dun sa school na gusto nyo. Yan. So client testimonials. So yan, visit our YouTube channel. So yan, meron dun about Fil-Global, client testimonial videos, send off videos, school partner videos. So yan. So please like and subscribe our YouTube channel, Fil-Global Immigration Services Corporation. So yan. So if you're still in doubt, so yan, pwede kayo manood ng aming mga testimonial videos in YouTube. So yan, how can Fil-Global help you to reach your dreams? So by providing you with the following guidance and assistance during the entire application process, access to our lawyers if necessary, unlimited IELTS review assistance, step-by-step embassy application assistance and guidance, free counseling and qualifications of options of countries to go to, scholarship discounts and loan options, at least 20 country programs to choose from and different programs per country. So we will help you make the choice to be closer to your goal. So membership fee inclusion. So once na naging member na kayo ni Fil-Global, so ito yung benefits or ito yung mga inclusion. So free 2 days. Yan, free 2 days and 1 night condo hotel accommodation, which is Bohol, Cebu, CDO, and Manila. Free visa assessment for visa application and immigration consultation, lifetime membership fee, and company support. So once naging member na kayo ni Fil-Global, so lifetime na siya. Kahit nandun na kayo sa Canada, kahit magpa-process na kayo ng PR, kahit permanent resident na kayo doon, so nandiyan din pa din si Fil-Global. Kasi yung membership na in-offer namin is lifetime. So free university school placement for student visa, school letter offer, sponsorship assistance, free accident insurance worth of 200,000 for 1 year, consultation with Fil-Global Unlimited with free info packs, 1 year validity, free medical consultation 5 times, free psychiatric counseling up to 5 times, free financial planning, free IELTS review and review materials, free Duolingo PTA review and review materials, free nursing CBT review materials, free HCPC UK registration for PT, MT, and OT. So pre-occupational test of English OET review for New Zealand and Australia applicants, free travel itinerary, free bottle of wine from JBB Wine and Cheese Cafe, free legal advice, free RT-PCR test for international students travel only, accommodation assistance on the country of your choice. So kung wala pa tayong tutuluyan dun sa country na gusto natin, so yan, pwedeng kami na yung maghanap ng accommodation sa inyo. So yan. So airport pickup arrival, airport send of departure, travel discounts and perks, hotel booking and discounts, investments and remittance advice, national insurance registration assistance, straightforward recommendations. So Fil-Global is do not do sugar coating. So yan, straightforward kami sa lahat ng clients namin. So big savings on professional fees, nursing council registration assistance in the country of your choice, account opening assistance in a foreign bank, criminal record bureau, processing assistance, Philippine money remittance advice, part-time job profiles assistance. So yun yung mga benefits ng ating membership pag nagpa-member na kayo with Fil-Global. So benefits of consultation naman tayo. So get to know the countries and programs in which you're most qualified. So as you can see here, sample computation lang to in other agencies. So yung consultations nila is ang bayad nila is per consultation is 1,500. So for example, 5 times ka nagpa-consult sa kanila, so it will cost you 7,500. And syempre, iba pa yung cost ng info pack nila na 500 per info pack. So ibig sabihin, 5 times ka nagpa-consult, 5 times din yung info pack na hihingin mo. So yung info pack na hihingin nyo is magko-cost ng 2,500. So pag tinotal mo siya, 7,500 plus 2,500 is 10,000. Yung magagastos nyo for the consultation only. But here in Fil-Global, unlimited consultation na siya, consumable for 1 year, and also unlimited info packs na siya, valid for 1 year, for only 1,500. So yan, so unlimited na yung info packs na ibibigay namin sa iyo, unlimited na din yung consultations nyo. And 1,500 lang yung babayaran nyo. So sulit na sulit talaga yung 1,500 na ibabayad nyo. So yan. So you'll get in touch personally with the sales manager and managing director via our support group. So which is in Facebook, Messenger, Skype, Viber, Instagram. So kung saan kayo madali namin makukontakt. So gagawa tayo ng support group doon. So you also get the free freebies. So yan, payment options. So you can screenshot this slide. So yan, ito yung mga payment options natin. So we have BDO, BPI, BPI QR code, Union Bank, GCash, Paymaya. So paka-screenshot nitong slide na to para may reference tayo once na magpapakonsult na tayo with Fil-Global. So dito tayo mag-send ng ating mga payments. So what are you waiting for? Join us today and book your consultation. So that's the end of my presentation.
Thank you so much, Ms. Jane, for that company orientation. So if ever you have questions or clarifications in regards with Fil-Global, you can chat it here on our chat box and we will entertain them all later. So now I would like to call on the representative from Fanshawe College, Ma'am Ina. Hi there, Ma'am Ina.
Hi everyone. Okay, and also for those of you tuning in via YouTube, tama ba? Okay,
Yes,
we
ma'am,
are also live streaming sa YouTube. All right, so today, I think this is our last session sa series natin. So we've started a few months back. We've been highlighting programs for Fanshawe College for our viewers, and today we're going to discuss construction programs and also motive power programs. So if ever you have questions, feel free to type it in the chat box so that we can discuss it later on. Let me just share my screen. All right. Okay. So again, I'm Ina from Fanshawe College. So Fanshawe, just to give you an idea of our school, is located in London, Ontario. So it's one of the largest cities in the province. And we are 2 hours away from Toronto Airport, which is the main entry point for our students. In terms of our international, our student population, we have 22,000 full-time students, and 7,500 of them are international, representing 104 different countries. So very true to its nature ang Fanshawe, because in Canada, we are a very multicultural country, so is Fanshawe College. Right now, Philippines is the second biggest market or country in the international student population of Fanshawe. So there are a lot of students taking programs in Fanshawe. Many of them are taking business programs, health sciences, culinary. Medyo dumadami na rin yung mga students taking construction and motive power programs. So that's a good news as well. And in terms of how we deliver our programs, you will also see it in the videos that I will be sharing later on. the experiential learning that we have in our programs, because we want to develop the knowledge and the skills needed by our students when they look for jobs in the industry. So, as early as developing the program, we want to make sure that the curriculum and the delivery of our programs is very much in sync with with what the industry is using, and ano yung mga expectation nila for the graduates and for their future employees. And one of the major, probably one of the best practices that we have in terms of experiential learning is that many of our programs would have placements, and many of them would have co-op programs as well. So in our motive power programs, there are a lot. Also for construction, there are a lot that has co-op. So ano ba yung co-op and placement? If you already started your search about studying in Canada, for sure you will come across these two terms. And placements and co-op are pretty different depending on the college or the institution that you're going into. So for Fanshawe, placements are shorter in terms of duration. So for example, you're a student in, let's say, early childhood education, you will be spending a number of hours in the daycare or in, let's say, a basic or secondary school before you can move forward to your next semester. So yun yung requirements mo for your placement. Placements will include field placement, mentorship, externship, or internship. So yun yung mga terms namin for placements. And also placements are not generally paid, but it will depend on the company that you're spending your placement, if they will give you allowances, incentives, or anything else. So those are placements. And again, these are very much present in many of our programs. Co-op or cooperative education, on the other hand, is longer in terms of duration. The minimum is 4 months, the maximum is 8 months, and it's done in between your semesters. So for usually the companies in Canada would accept students for co-op either in summer term or summer break or winter term. So most likely in between level 2 or second and third semester, or in some cases, yung mga graduate certificate programs namin, it's done by the end of the academic semesters. Also, co-op is paid internship. Yun talaga yung definition ng co-op. It's paid internship. So you can earn higher than minimum wage, and some companies even provide the entry level salary of the company if you're going to spend your co-op program with them. So ano ba yung advantages ng experiential learning and having placement and co-op in your program? Because in Canada, when you look for jobs, aside from the education, tinitignan din talaga yung skill set mo. So if you have the right skill set that will match the job, and also, ang maganda kasi during the placement and the co-op is that you're going to start your network building. You're starting to build the relationship, for example, in the industry or in the company that you're in during your placement. And eventually, if they think that you're doing well, you're performing well in your internship or in your co-op, then probably they can also provide you a full-time job after graduation. Just so you know that previously our students, I think 87% of our students in co-op or with co-op programs, they are hired right after graduation from the same company where they spent their co-op. So that is probably quick information about Fanshawe College. And now let's talk about the programs that we offer. So these are the 200 plus programs that we offer across 17 areas of study. So we try to provide a variety of programs to our students that, of course, in line with the credentials that we have, and also the program of your interest. So many of our students are taking business, community studies and education, construction, culinary, health sciences, IT, nursing, science and engineering, tourism, hospitality, and also transportation. And aside from the programs that we offer, iba-iba din yung credentials that you can study in Fanshawe. So we have 4-year degree programs, we have post-secondary certificate that is 1 year, diploma that is 2 years, advanced diploma that is 3 years, and also graduate certificate programs that are normally 1 year and 2 years. And again, Fanshawe College is a designated learning institution in Canada. We are a public college, which means all of the full-time programs that we offer to international students and that I will be discussing later on will be eligible for a post-graduation work permit or PGWP, which means if you finish the program, you can stay legally in Canada for either 1 year to a maximum of 3 years. If you want to look for a sponsor so that you can transition to a work permit, or for, let's say, you want to apply for a permanent residency after studying the program, you can do that during your PGWP period. So again, this is very important because not all schools in Canada are offering PGWP if you finish programs in their institution. But luckily, Fanshawe College is one of them. So again, this is a brief overview of the programs that we offer, and now we'll be specifically discussing programs in construction and also in motive power. So for the motive power programs in Fanshawe, our School of Transportation Technology actually offers a wide range of programs that will cover everything from farm equipment, large equipment, diesel powered equipment, also automotive powered equipment, to servicing luxury vehicles, to transport trucks and coaches. So if you go to our website, you can see a lot of our programs. Also, yung mga specific programs that would require apprenticeship, it's offered also in Fanshawe College for our students. Aside from that one, aside of the variety of program, our students would also study management experience, management skills, so that you are not only targeting at least the entry level for that industry, but also if you want to move up your level, if you are really performing well, then you can also land managerial positions when you look for jobs after graduation. And speaking of our graduates work for equipment manufacturers, automotive, truck and heavy equipment dealers, and other and also part industry companies in Canada. So you're not focused only in the province of Ontario, in London City, but anywhere in Canada, our graduates are very much performing very well. So I will be sharing with you a quick video about our Motive Power program in Fanshawe and also what our international students would like to say for our programs.
Good afternoon. My name is Trevor Williams. I'm the program coordinator for the School of Transportation Technology. We've got green roof, passive solar shading, we reclaim all our rainwater, we flush the toilets, we water the grass with rainwater. A great deal of the courses are hands-on in the shop practicing. For every theory topic that we discuss upstairs in the classroom, you'll put into practice in the shop before you graduate. Currently, we have an 88% graduation to placement rate. We assume zero knowledge in the automotive trade. We start right from ground zero. We assume you know nothing, but if you have a strong mathematics background, you should be fine.
Hello everyone, myself Darshan Tumar. I'm in semester 3 of Automotive Technician course in Fanshawe College. Right now I'm in truck shop. As you can see this truck right behind me. There are two different courses over here, like automotive diesel and automotive normal. So you will be doing each and every things and concepts about how the big trucks and buses work. So when I came over and I saw the lab and the equipments which were provided by the school, so I was too much amazed.
My name is Nisarg Patel. I'm from India. Best thing about this course is they focus on hands-on experience. So we have same amount of practical classes on the theory classes, and then we try it on the lab.
All right, so as you can see in the video, everything that you saw in the video, yung mga equipment, yung mga sample na vehicle, it's actually inside the campus. And for our motive power students, you actually have a campus dedicated for you. It's the Center for Applied Transportation Technologies. So everything there, may parang car showroom, it's inside. And if you are enrolled in the programs under Motive Power, you have access to those facilities. So you don't have to go outside the campus to get hands-on experience. It's actually being done inside the campus of Fanshawe. And in terms of programs that we offer under the School of Transportation, we have post-secondary certificate programs. And these are again 1 year. So we have pre-technology, we have auto body repair techniques. We have post-secondary certificate programs that are 2 years long, which we have motive power automotive and we have motive power diesel. If, for example, both programs, motive power automotive and diesel, they have the same they have the same 1 year subjects. Subjects for the first year. So if let's say you start with motive power automotive, you start with 1 year, you specialize in automotive for the second year, and eventually if you want to also specialize in diesel, then you can study another 1 year to get the diesel program specifics. So that is our post-secondary program. Again, if the program has an asterisk, that means it has co-op. Also for graduate certificate programs, for 1 year, we have automotive service management. And if you are also into sales under the automotive industry, we have a new program that is available for May 2022. That's automotive sales management. So this is just an overview of the programs that we have under School of Transportation. I hope that if ever you are looking for a program in Fanshawe or in Canada, we have it for you. And now let's talk about the construction and trades programs in Fanshawe. So it's very unique because the learning in our construction and trades programs will actually have a very innovative approach to engineering, construction and trades, while of course developing the understanding the importance of sustainable growth, which is the goal or probably the mantra of construction industry in Canada. So we have cutting edge technology used in the delivery of our programs, and likewise state-of-the-art plumbing, fire safety, electrical lamps for students used to develop during their hands-on classes. So this is a sample of testimonials from our program coordinator, and also for our some of the testimonials for students in the program under construction and trades.
Well, Fanshawe is Falcon. So the program is called Construction Engineering Technology for Management. It's a 3-year advanced diploma program. The program focuses on ICI construction, so it's industrial, commercial, and institutional buildings. Our students graduate and enter project management roles, anything to do with kind of that management level of construction. So we know what employers want, so we make sure that our programming is tailored and updated as necessary. We have some students who will make anywhere from 50 grand a year up to 85 or 90 grand a year straight out of the gate.
My favorite thing about the program so far have been the industry experience the professors bring. Some of the professors we've had here have been teaching at Fanshawe for 20 years, but they still have 20 years of industry experience.
In our program, we use a lot of software such as SketchUp, we use AutoCAD, we use Revit, we use Bluebeam. We also use tools and lumber and materials, building materials and such in the laboratory. We've used a machine that basically compresses concrete to test the PSI of concrete. You get your theory while you're in your lecture, and then you really sort of get to see it in real time and build it yourself.
My favorite thing in the program was kind of like how they designed this program altogether. Like, we do the first year and the 4 months co-op, and I learned a lot, and I used that knowledge into my second year.
we are here like learning the real deal about the construction industries. I can see the effort from the professor and the coordination like to update the content for the program like every year. We are learning to be the bosses of the future. That's what we learn here.
All right. So like our Motive Power program, everything that you saw in the video is also inside the campus. And like what mentioned also in the video, our professors, our academic advisors, our program coordinators are also industry practitioners. So they have their own companies, they have their own architectural companies, they are employed in big companies in Canada as well. So the good thing about this one is that if let's say you're doing well with your subject, and they can also probably give you a recommendation or a referral in their company if ever you are graduating already. So here are the programs that we offer in for School of Building Technology. So for 1-year program, post-secondary certificate, we have carpentry and renovation techniques. We also have fire safety systems and plumbing techniques. We have 2 years post-secondary diploma, that is carpentry and renovation technician, which is co-op. If you want to study, this is advanced diploma, which is 3 years. There's a typo error here. Architectural technology, building renovation, and civil engineering technology. These are 3-year programs and all co-op. Please disregard this one. And we have graduate certificate programs for 1 year if you already have a degree in construction or civil engineering or architecture and you want to do skills upgrading in Canada. We have BIM and integrated practice and also construction project management. Also, I'd like to share with you that every software that you are required to use in your programs for our School of Building Technology are provided by the school. You don't have to pay anything else. You just have to go to our IT department and let them install it in your computer or in your laptop. So now let's talk about studying in Fanshawe. So we have 3 main intakes. We have fall, winter, and summer. So many of our programs under these 2 schools are offered in fall and winter. There are also several programs that would have summer intakes. And also for the student services that we offer, when you arrive in Canada, if you don't have any family member who can fetch you or any friend who can fetch you from Toronto Airport, since 2 hours, London City is 2 hours away, we have a Fanshawe Cares Arrival Service program for you. So if ever you're traveling with your family and they are in the same flight as you, we can provide transport for your whole family and bring you from Toronto Airport to London City. And also, if you are required to quarantine, we have partner hotels where you can stay and get a discounted or preferred rate because you are a Fanshawe student. Also, if you, as an international student, you have access to the International Center, which we have a team dedicated for you to help with any program, admission, and student immigration related concerns. For any academic assistance, we have the Learning Center. And in your own program, you have your own program coordinator and academic advisors. So if you're having a hard time to reach a specific professor or you're not really doing well with a subject, as early as possible, please contact your program coordinator and academic advisor so that they can help you. And of course, if you are performing well in terms of your academics and you have a really good GPA, you can apply for our scholarships. And again, these are merit-based, so you have to finish at least 1 semester in Fanshawe before you can apply to a scholarship. We also have bursaries that we have for international students, and both scholarships and bursaries would range from 500 to 2,000 Canadian dollars. And our last student service that I would like to highlight today is our Career and Employment Service Center. So this center is your one-stop shop access to everything that you need to know about job readiness and employment in Canada. So we have career fairs, we have workshops for you, we can help you create your LinkedIn account, we can help you if you need a consultation for your career pathway after graduation in your program. Also, you have a dashboard that will show you job opportunities for part-time, summer, and full-time jobs. The good thing about this dashboard is that you have access to it 5 years after graduation. So at least while you are, let's say, moving into a different city, or if you will be, what you call this, moving into a different province, we can still help you jumpstart your career in Canada. And now let's talk about the tuition fee and living expenses. For program tuition and fees for 1 year or 2 semesters, it can range from 16,000 to 18,000 Canadian dollars. So for our students in Fanshawe, if you're an international student, you have to pay your first semester tuition fee 2 to 3 months before the start of class for you to be officially enrolled. Also, we will provide an invoice for you before the deadline so that you would know how much you have to pay, and also the deadline of the tuition fee. If you weren't able to pay your tuition fee by the deadline, it may result in a cancellation of your seat, even if your visa is still on process. So I hope that is clear for everyone. Also, your program tuition and fee is inclusive of bus pass. So not all schools in Canada would include transportation for students in their tuition and fees. So our Fanshawe College has a partnership with LTC, the one that is managing the transportation, the bus transport in London City. We have a partnership with them. So we already included the bus pass in the tuition fee of our students. So you can use the bus pass anytime. You will use your fan card, your student ID as your bus pass. So you can go to the grocery, you can go to your part-time job, you can go out with your friends, you can go to the campus anytime, and you can use the bus for free. Also, your program tuition and fee is inclusive of medical insurance. So that covers hospitalization, medical procedures, and consultations, even dental and vision, that's part of your coverage. For accommodation, specifically off-campus housing, it can range from 6,000 to 8,000 Canadian dollars. And if you are looking for a single bed occupancy monthly rent, you can get as low as 380 to 450 CAD per month. And that's inclusive of rent, utilities, and Wi-Fi already. Many of our students, especially Filipinos, chooses Fanshawe College as their school of choice in Canada because of, well, the average cost of tuition and fees. And at the same time, the accommodation in London City is way more affordable as you will compare it to other cities in Greater Toronto area. Also, for books and other expenses, it's not part of the tuition fee that you're paying for to us. So this is additional. It can range from 500 to 2,000 Canadian dollars. So for application requirements, these are the minimum requirements that we need from you. If Fil-Global will ask for more documents they needed for their filing and also for the visa application. So if you're going to apply for a post-secondary program, we need both school and college transcripts and diplomas. If you're going to apply for a graduate certificate program, you only need to submit your college transcript and diploma. Some programs would also require other documents. For example, our BIM and Integrated Practice program, which is a graduate certificate of 1 year. Aside from your college transcript and diploma, you also need to submit a certificate of training or experience with Autodesk Revit. So if ever you have finalized your program of choice in Fanshawe, for sure Fil-Global will also provide the list of requirements that you will need to submit as well. Also, for Fanshawe College, we don't require IELTS, any English test, or certificate of MOI for Filipinos during application. So the programs that I mentioned a while ago, they're not requiring IELTS, but if in case someone who's tuning in this session is applying for pharmacy technician and occupational therapy, if you're interested in those two programs, you are required to take IELTS. But other programs in Fanshawe for Filipino students, you don't need to submit IELTS or any English test. So that's it. That's the end of my presentation. If you want to know more about Fanshawe, feel free to check out our website and also our social media pages, Facebook and YouTube. And also for right now, we are accepting applications for May and September 2022, and also 2023 intakes. So if you are somehow convinced about Fanshawe College and the program that you want to study in Canada, you can book an appointment with Fil-Global. They can help you with your choice, with your questions. And I'm also going to waive your 100 CAD application fee if you're going to apply for Fanshawe College through Fil-Global. So that's the end of my presentation. And if ever you have questions, feel free to type it in the chat box.
Okay, ma'am, thank you so much for your wonderful and informative presentation. So now let's proceed to our Q&A session. You may drop your question here in our chat box. Ma'am, we have questions na po. May age limit po ba sa Fanshawe?
All right, so for school applications, we don't have an age limit. So we can accept you in the program. But I think Fil-Global can also share with you yung challenge in terms of applying, especially if you are a mature student.
Okay. Next question, ma'am. Is Fanshawe College offering a permanent residency pathway?
Okay, so we don't offer like permanent residency pathway, because if you are looking for a PR pathway, you have to consult an immigration advisor to assess your points, your current status, and what is the PR pathway available for you. But when you finish any program in Fanshawe, your credentials can actually add on to your points when you are going to apply for a permanent residency.
Ma'am, may nag-PM din po sa akin. Required din po ba mag-IELTS yung mga high school grad old curriculum?
So any Filipino students who will apply to us, you don't need to submit IELTS or Certificate of Medium of Instruction. However, if a student or an applicant will study or will apply for pharmacy technician and occupational therapy, ito lang yung dalawang program na nagre-require ng IELTS for Filipino students.
May mga questions pa po, Miss Donna?
Hello, upon checking here, ayun, nasagot na if need pa ba ng IELTS. So, no more question here in my end. Ma'am Dorothy?
Okay. Ma'am Jane, may question po.
So yan, wala naman akong question so far.
So if your question wasn't answered because of the limited time, you may contact your marketing executive and you may now proceed on your one-on-one consultation for us to get to know the breakdown of fees, kung anong program or school na saan po kayo qualified. Any last message, Miss Ina?
All right, so thank you so much, Fil-Global. Medyo natapos na rin yung sessions natin. But hopefully for next year, we'll have more webinars with you. And also for our viewers tuning in this session, again, if you're going to apply to Fanshawe College through Fil-Global and you've attended any of our sessions, we're going to waive your 100 CAD application fee. So I hope you choose Fanshawe as your school of choice in Canada, and I hope to see you very soon.
In behalf of Fil-Global, Ma'am Ina, thank you so much po.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye po. Keep safe.